October retail sales were worse than expected, with many of the larger department stores showing double-digit declines. October sales for Neiman's fell 25%, Saks fell 19%, Nordstrom's fell 16%, JCPenney fell 13%, and Macy's fell 7%. This week, Signet reported its third quarter sales fell 7%, and Neiman's, too, closed its quarter with a sales drop of 13%. Zach joins me now to give us a rundown on trading activity in Israel.
Those aren't pretty numbers, Jeff, but we also know November here in Ramadan should be busy, and it isn't. Sellers are trying to market goods, and the list of buyers is narrowing by the day. Some buyers have reportedly canceled earlier orders and sent diamonds back. Likewise, in India, it's normally busy there as well, as Israelis seek their inventory for U.S. retail, but traveling right now seems very unnecessary. This slowdown has left many of the larger companies here looking to find ways to cut expenses, and the easiest, unfortunately, have been jobs. With all that said, Jeff, did Standard & Poor's offer any immediate hope for economic improvement?
No, not exactly, Zach. It was rather a grim prognosis, actually. The New York rating agency's second pre-holiday retail and consumer products conference was held in Lower Manhattan Monday. S&P analysts concluded that the United States is about halfway through the current recession, and in particular, they discussed how the environment affects liquidity in the year ahead and their credit ratings for retailers.
Well, as far as the credit market is concerned, credit trends, probably the best way to characterize that would be to say they're pretty ugly. There's a lot of uncertainty. If you're trying to raise money, it's damn expensive. Liquidity is scarce. If you're in leverage finance space, good luck, because I don't think you're going to have much chance to come to market in a traditional way for some time to come. Commodity price volatility, that's killing some areas. That's still going to be a factor. And there's two takeaways that I'd like you to come away from my talk this morning or this afternoon. One is how we got here is not just about today. Granted, there's been an acceleration in the process of credit deterioration, certainly in the last year, but it's been going on for some time. And the second thing, I'm afraid to say that the worst is yet to come.
David Weiss of S&P expects the recession will hit bottom around the second quarter of 2009, but economic recovery and growth is going to require a delicate balance between consumer spending and personal savings, as well as home price stabilization and low oil and commodity prices.
The American consumer has been supporting this economy in the good old American way by living beyond our means. The saving rate has averaged less than 1% for the last 5 years. Debt has piled up to a record 139% of average household income. That is unsustainable. We're going to have to learn to live within our means. We expect the saving rate to bounce up to a whopping 2%. There's a risk it could go up more. One of the problems is that as the saving rate rises, as people deleverage and start to bring their debt levels down, they're not spending as much. That means you don't have the demand in the economy. We're not going to get a lot of demand from abroad because their economies are weak. We're not going to get a lot of demand from investment because we don't need more capital because the economy is not growing. If the saving rate rises too much, we could be in more serious trouble here. People have supported this lifestyle by borrowing against their home. In 2006, we took out $640 billion in cash-out refinancings or home equity loans. That money's not there anymore.
Analyst Jerry Harshberg gave the group's prediction for retail sales.
Retail companies this year, and based on David's prediction as to what's going to happen, I would dare to say that most, if not all, companies that we follow in the retail space are not really prepared for what's in store. The planning that they've done over the years has been for a generally an upbeat economy. There has not been a recession here for a long time, and I think business as usual is just not going to do it in the retail space. Okay, so in our view, this will be the worst holiday in recent memory. At best, we see that sales will be flat for the holiday, more likely down, perhaps 2%, and you know what? It could be worse than that.
Diamond Promotion Service gave a sneak peek at its upcoming Christmas ad campaign. The central theme taps into the diamond's enduring value. The DPS campaign will run in print with online banners and a television spot called Hands. The group developed the campaign to target upper-income households that revealed key takeaways, including 87% favoring diamond jewelry as a gift. 66% of women told DPS that diamond jewelry was something they could pass down to the next generation. We spoke with Richard Lennox about the big push coming up starting Thanksgiving week.
I think this Christmas is all going to be about value in consumers' minds. And what we want consumers to understand is that value is not just about absolute price point. They can look at a $400 LCD television and think that that is a great deal for here and now. But the great thing about a diamond is that its value endures over time. That as you think about spending on really probably fewer better things this Christmas, that the best price point is not necessarily the lowest one. It's the one that lasts. It's the one that has the greatest meaning. And we think diamonds are an incredibly powerful and elegant answer to that piece of thinking.
Sally Morrison added that another part of the promotion involves special television engagements.
Okay, so we already have confirmed an online giveaway with Access Hollywood, and very excitingly, a promotion with The View, where each of the audience members are going to get a beautiful piece of diamond jewelry from KC Designs. And I think what's really important about that is if you do an audience giveaway with these shows, it really forces the shows to discuss diamond jewelry exactly at the point when we want diamonds to be in the minds of consumers, in the consideration set. So moving forward, hopefully we'll get more shows interested in doing that, and hopefully there'll be more opportunities for manufacturers to partner with us and be part of that in some way.
DPS expects the ads will reach about 97 million consumers at least 6 times this holiday season. We'll work on getting you the TV version of the ad Hands when it's available. Retailers can visit dps.org for more information on the campaign. In precious metals news, gold is down 3% to $717.70 an ounce. Platinum is down 6% to $813 an ounce. Silver is down 10% to $9.40 an ounce. For all the latest news, please visit diamonds.net.